Welcome, Star Pilots, to the second episode of 3 in our NYC X-Wing 2015 regionals coverage. I'm Cal Neuvost.
And I'm the Jaws of Life. We're heading back to all things fun in New Northwest Berlin, whatever, it's New Jersey.
This was the second episode of the Top 8 elimination bracket, the Top 4. Again, we're going to watch Hunter Lin representing Washington, D.C. on the left. He was the first seed in Swiss.
Steve Dodd is on your right. He's also from D.C., so these guys probably know each other well, and the rival tension could be tasted in this tantalizing tournament for sure. The other table in the top 4 is between two Philadelphia area players, so this big regional has gotten very personal.
Hunter is flying his classic Fat Han. He's got Predator and Gunner to maximize offense, 3PO to give me an aneurysm, Boost, and the Falcon title. He is accompanied by 3 bandit headhunters and left a 2-point initiative bid.
Mike tells me that's 98 points, and I'm just going to take his word for it. Because I don't know.
Jeez.
Math.
It's hard.
It's so hard. Steve's commanding an off-centered 2-ship Imperial build. He's got Captain Oinkin with Rebel Captive, Darth Vader at the helm, and the Dauntless title. Engine upgrade, as well as the Determination EPT. The other half is a post-errata Whisper with Veteran Instincts, Gunner, Fire Control System, and of course Advanced Cloaking Device. He is at 99, so he's lost the chance to pick who has initiative. That's a very important thing with Whisper, and particularly this matchup, because Han is a beast when he gets to shoot first against Whisper.
Very scary stuff.
Yeah, that is, what do you think about how you should play this this Fat Han list with a Whisper, you know, that doesn't have initiative? What's the best you can do?
Yeah, Han is definitely going to have the advantage in this matchup. Whisper not being able to recloak before the turret shoots is just absolutely massive.
Mm-hmm.
And
is it one of those throw in the towel situations, or do you kind of have to be like a John the Champ DiMaggio to pull this off? Or
this is going to be a tough matchup for Steve. There's absolutely no question. Some of the things that can really help him out, like the Darth Vader crew, are not going to be nearly as good. Gunner Whisper, Whisper's almost definitely going to die here. But
unfortunately, it's a harsh reality. Yeah.
If she can get in some really fierce shots against Han early, then I think we might be able to see the Desi clean up Han, and from there, it would be a much more open thing. How the bandits fit in.
Yeah.
I feel like is going to be very important.
So one of my favorite things about the Imperial list here is the Determination EPT. It's very curious how effective that card can be, or the question becomes, how truly effective is it? I actually recently ran what I think was a regional list that was a double decimator build that had 2 determinations on each Oinkin and Captain Kirk. Or Captain Ken Kirk. Sorry. Oh, gosh. You can shame me for that later.
This is Attack Wing, right? That's what we're playing right now?
Please, God, no. And I ran that double Desi build a couple times, and I ended up using, out of those 24 hull points that I could have used that card on, I ended up using it twice. You know, out of all that, all those
there's
hit
not
points,
there's not very many pilot crits
Yeah.
in the deck. 3 forward for the bandits. They take focuses.
So how useful that card becomes, I don't know. But the thing is that's where it's going to be most effective on those 12 hull points. Right.
I think it's good in that particular situation, and I don't know, we're getting more and more 1-point elite pilot talents, and I think that's a good thing. It allows you to fill out your list a little bit easier and make better use of your opportunities. The Decimator takes a 3-turn, and then boosts, and then decloaks from having not been on its peg. So one thing that we didn't talk about is this asteroid placement. There's a very
not that we
wide
could
open.
see the asteroids or debris if we wanted to, but
a little bit of a busy mat.
Here's Haunter reviewing the Desi build. So it's a very open board yet again from last time. There's a little bit of clustering on the top of the mat there, but I believe. I don't know. Who do you think has the advantage here as far as the asteroid placement?
I think that advantage is going to go to Steve because it gives him plenty of room to work with Whisper
around those the little mini swarm of the
right.
Z's. If he chooses to do that, now the obvious strategy for me at least when I'm playing Whisper without initiative bid against Han is you have to do your best to stay at range 3. That's really your only hope to inflict any damage upon Han without getting just straight wrecked. And even here, what I don't know. Do you think instead of going for the mini swarm and taking that, it looks like Steve is trying to take that range 3 approach on Han here by going
that seems
straight
strange. That seems strange.
Maybe that'll work to his advantage. I don't know. We'll see. But that just depends on how well he can pilot that Whisper for the Empire here.
The first 2 Z's take 3 banks and focus, and we're going to see a 2-turn for the 3rd Z, so going a different way around the debris.
See, and if the Whisper would have gone straight for that swarm, and the swarm is breaking up already that early, you have easy pickings for Whisper here. But we're sticking to the left side of the board.
I mean, you could always
Steve, respectively.
Could always decloak. Oh well, no, didn't cloak. That's interesting. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I didn't see the cloaking action there. No, he did decloak and took the 2 forward.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is
interesting. Trying to go forward.
Post errata.
Where
Whisper here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has to move first before anyone else moves, and he took that 2 forward, and Han will go first as he has initiative. And 1 bank, and wow, that Desi really covered some ground there.
Yeah, simply leapt up to get to Han. Here comes a 3 bank.
Yep. So this tells us that he's definitely trying to take that stay at range 3 at Han and do as much as damage as you can because it's Han.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna stick around forever. It's what he does. And he's going to deal a lot of damage while doing it.
You son of a bitch.
Oh, Haunter. Oh, Haunter.
I played Steve in the final round of Swiss in this tournament, and he has a very nicely painted mid-decloaking Phantom, and whenever he decloaks, he goes, shimmer, shimmer. I like it. It's good.
Oh, that's great. So here we have Decimator trying to... the Phantom trying to decide on an action. Clearly out of range 3 of Han so far, so I don't think that's the decision that he's trying to make here, but I guess he's deciding, does he want to stick to Han and go for it? Because here's the breaking point. He's going to barrel roll, okay, to the left, so he's committing to Han. He is committing to Han on the offense here. He could have just as easily barrel rolled to the other side and then did a 3 right the next turn and gone straight for the little mini swarm over there, the broken up swarm. But the Decimator could have also blocked Han, and kept him away from
Well, and might
Whisper.
be able to next round.
Yes, absolutely. So, but we're dealing with a lot of what ifs here. So Han's gonna shoot first because that's what he does, and
one
hit so far. Let's see if he decides to Predator that. Or if he's just going to Han it. Looks like he's going to Han it. And now we have 1 crit and 2 focuses. So 1 shield comes off.
Please.
One shield off of Captain Oinkin here. And we're going to get some retaliation. And that's a good roll. That looks like 3 hits. And a guess of 0, I assume, coming from 3PO. And an evade token. So only 1 damage of those 3. That excellent roll goes through. And drink it up. Han Solo.
At least Han is now stressed from Rebel Captive. That's really going to restrict his movements and make it all the more likely that between the bandit that is closest to Han and the perhaps getting in the way, I guess Hunter wouldn't make that mistake, but the Decimator getting in the way and blocking Han.
So the Z just shot at the Decimator, doing 2 damage, and the evade die turned out to be an I. So no focus token for the Deci because of that boost. So 2 more damage, 2 more shield damage goes through. So we're down to 1 shield on the Deci.
Very tight 2-turn for Hunter's first Headhunter. Very nice.
Well done. And looks like we're going to play it safe with a 1 bank here. Try to navigate around that asteroid.
Make sure to keep your actions.
Yep.
We have a 1 forward. That's interesting. That's exactly the kind of thing that might make me worry that Hunter will crash, but that may also mean that Hunter will take a left with Han here. Preferring to keep the...
Yeah, I think he could clear that asteroid if he takes a 1 left bank, right?
Yeah.
And
maybe even a 2. I think a 2 would probably be fine.
Well, 2's not green, though.
That's true. Right.
Yeah. So, no can do on the 3 bank.
Ooh.
So we're crashing into Han.
Okay, well, it's Oiken. So that does do some damage.
That does 1 damage. And that was already accounted for there. 3 shields left on Mr. Solo. And Han will take a green 1 bank right, but that is definitely going to crash.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a reverse back into bumping into Captain Oinkin here.
Doink.
Yep. Now Whisper didn't cloak, didn't have a chance to cloak that time.
Right.
Took the barrel roll action without being able to shoot, so we just have the 1 movement.
That was a 2 bank?
Yeah. Right. And that looks like an evade token, hopefully. Because this is definitely in range of Han. Here's where you kind of hold on to your butts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
looks like he's going to be range 3, though, which is good for Steve.
Definitely.
Excellent. This is exactly
Whisper
what you want to do.
does not want.
This is exactly how you want to play against Han here. But, again, Han is going to be Han. Here's Haunter's roll. Hit and 2 crits.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. No Predator needed. No.
And we have a defensive 3 rolls.
Oof.
1 evade. And...
Jeez.
Yep, that was 2 blanks and a focus, so 2 shields off of Whisper on the first round of attacking.
Wow.
That is hard to swallow. So
Han loses 2 more shields from
a Whisper attack.
From Whisper.
Yeah. Gets a target lock, gets a focus, and gets a cloak. But
it's the first time she's
without
been cloaked
taking
this game. Second time? I missed.
First round.
Yeah.
So a little. It's just 1 round. Half the hit points off of Whisper, just like that.
Yeah.
And range 1 from Captain Oinkin on the Z. And I have 1 evade. It looks like. So. Actually, it might have been 2 evades.
1 shield got
1
taken
shield
off.
got taken off, so Pretty defensive Z95 there. And I believe Haunter will choose to strike on Oinkin, as Whisper is now full Monty here.
Yeah. Not going to get a whole lot after that.
Yeah.
Focus and Cloak at range 3.
Mm-hmm. So now the Z gets the stress from Rebel Captive, rolling 1 damage, but Oinkin cannot evade that or roll against that because of the 0 agility, and we are shields down on Captain Oinkin.
1 hit and 1 damage to Oikin. Only 11 more to go. A mere
11. Indeed. So pre activation phase decloak.
Shimmer.
I really want to hear him say that.
Just head on down to DC, man. I'm sure you'll find him.
Nope. I'd rather go to New Jersey. No, just kidding. Yeah, let's go to DC.
Jeez, man. I don't think anybody's ever said that. Going for the block.
Yep.
Of himself and...
well, you kind of don't mind not moving much with the Falcon right now because you want to stay in range of the Phantom, you know, because you know you're going to get some damage through, hopefully, if you're Han. Hopefully not if you're Steve. But...
well, it does indeed crash with one of his Z's.
If you can prevent some... If you can form a little cluster here and even prevent actions from both ships and maximize your damage that way, I mean, that's a good option as well. Some good positioning here by Haunter as far as keeping that Decimator in arc.
It's going to reveal with Oikin, so we're moving Han out of the way to allow for a longer movement.
So yeah, we're spotting the placement this time instead of the boost. Oh no, he landed on the rock.
That hurts.
Oh,
that hurts.
Wow.
All right, no damage from the roll, but no damage to his enemies. So
jeez, that's huge. It's a whole round of no firing. And you have a lot of ships to take care of here, even though you're... well, since you're a 2-ship build, you know?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's a huge decrease in rate of fire. But will he block himself here? And... nope. It looks like he's... no, he bumped. He bumped. Are you kidding? Wow.
They're discussing it.
Wow.
Yeah,
it looks like he made it. Jinx.
You owe me a
You owe
soda.
me a Decimator. What?
Dude, those things are like $40. Chill out. How many of those things do you need? You trying to play them in Epic? They'll just go down really quick.
So here we have a 2-bank from Whisper. And he's going to... is he going to bump into Han?
Yeah.
Yep, looks like he did, yeah. So a bump. So that's actually a really good thing for Steve here. So because he can do some major damage right here.
Yeah.
One of those Z's.
Yeah, maybe try and kill the only one that that has a shot.
Yeah.
Still, that's dangerous. You don't want to be getting shot at actionless at range 1, even from a Z.
But at that point, you'll be cloaked. You'll have a focus token, hopefully. You know, you can probably avoid some damage here.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right.
If we have Mike do the maths on that probability.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking with maths or Mike in mind, and that would have helped.
Indeed. So this is a range 2 from Han on the Decimator. It looks like a hit and a crit. And that will be a weapons malfunction.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
well, he's not shooting this turn anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately for Steve. But looks like it's definitely going to be a range 1, so we're rolling 5 dice on one Z95 if he chooses that front Z95. And that also has the 1 shield down on him, so this should be easy pickings for Whisper. It looks like 2 hits. Uh-oh. And
Two
2 evades!
evades.
Oh! Haunter
Brutal.
with the roll!
Brutal.
Wow. That's, I mean...
Oh, Gunner?
Yes. Gunner.
Oh, man.
Oh,
nothing.
wow.
Whole lot of
Blanked. Oh,
nothing.
but with he's got the target lock. So now he's going to roll. Oh, there it is! Okay, now we got
There it
3
is.
hits.
3 hits.
Barring another magical roll. There it is. It's a blank. Well, an eye and a blank. So it looks like
Shimmer.
we have a Z95 down. That is good news for Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Although that.
Oh, and it is what was
yeah.
even the one who was pointing at him.
Yeah. So no damage should be coming to the Whisper right now, but those Z's are going to shoot, and shoot hard at the Decimator here on the rock.
At least one of them will be obstructed, but this isn't good.
Nope. Might be obstructed. So that would be some saving grace here for Steve. Yeah, looks like it's going to be obstructed on the first Z95, but 2 hits.
Oy.
Oh. Nope. Nothing. 2 more damage coming through. So we're at 5 damage on the Decimator.
The other one,
It's a
one focus,
Focus.
spends it, takes it.
6 damage on the Decimator. New round. That's an exchange, I'd say.
Whisper decloaks to the right and back.
An erotic decloak from this errata.
You've just
Shameless-
always liked whispers in your...
Shameless plug? What? Okay, so Haunter again keeping up his positioning on this Decimator to make sure he has those guns pointed. Although, because these Decimators are deceptively quick.
Yeah.
Especially
He's
with
gonna be able to
boost. Yeah, it's a huge ship. He's still moving just as fast as Han can, you know?
Then he'd have to spend his action on that boost rather than trying to fix his primary weapon, of course. Which...
I heard that.
Tough. But can't exactly absorb any more range 1 shots, so...
No, not at all.
No.
2 turn.
Ooh, so gonna have to boost unless you wanna absorb.
Yeah, take a focused one. Yeah, focused range 1 hit here. Ouch. There it is.
But a boost might totally take him out of arc here.
It could, yes. And unless he's going for a one-shot here, you know? Well, that's definitely not going to happen.
Well, right, but he's just... He knew it wouldn't work and was testing it.
Yeah.
Seeing what it would look like.
Right. And that is the legal way of doing that.
Yes, that is the legal way to do that. There are legal ways.
There are legal ways to check things if you want to be that player. Excellent boost.
Yeah.
I believe that should take the Z out of
I don't know,
arc.
it might hit him in the ass.
Yeah?
He might still have a little...
Han's just going to creep.
Yep.
No reason for him not to.
Yeah, it's not like... Whisper's gonna want a K-turn, and he wants to stay as close to Whisper as possible there.
Those things don't belong in the same sentence. Whisper and K-turn. So a nice 3 bank maybe? Oh no, 2 bank. Okay, that's still gonna keep him dangerously close to range 1 to Han.
Yeah.
Oof. But you gotta take the evade. Yeah. And just pray you're not in range 1.
What is the... Ooh.
Eek.
That is close.
E. There it is. Thank you. Thank you for that measurement. And that is range 1.
Oof.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Is this the end?
Is this the end?
Is Han about to sharpshoot the barely visible Whisper out of space? Out of
3 hits.
the barely visible because it's so busy?
4 hits.
Oh man.
3 hits coming through. No, 2 hits coming through, but that's enough to take Whisper out.
That's done.
Yep. That's sort of what you expect in this matchup, though. It's unfortunate, but
it's so tough.
You know, the decision there was: do you boost out and then have nothing to defend yourself with and still be in range 2, or do you give him the extra die and have an evade, you know, and hope for a good roll? But things didn't work out for Whisper there. So
the Decimator takes a range 1, which gives him 3 dice, because of weapon malfunction. Yeah. Shot, and I think plucked 1 solitary.
That is not a good exchange.
Shields, and we're checking. That looks like he's probably going to have the butt.
Yep.
I think that
it's going to nip the butt.
Then unfortunately, I'm not sure that boost worked out.
Unfortunately, now they're going to do a solid measurement here. A clear view.
Oh, that's so
close.
Just
out. I feel like they should have one of those ones that sit on the table and not the floating ones, you know? Because that's a really close call. See, Hunter measured on the corner, and obviously Steve measured off the corner because biases.
Hey man, even when you have the laser, lining it up
is so it's very important.
It's well, and not just important, but difficult.
Oh
It's very difficult.
It's important to do correctly. Yes.
But it's difficult to do.
It's so difficult to do it at the same. I mean, there's a lot going on. A lot of stress going on. So yep, 1 critical damage goes through, and it looks like it's going to be a damage sensor, right? Let's see.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
This entire broadcast has been scripted. 2 crits.
Becomes 1 shield and
a crit.
Oh, for the first time this game, Hunter has to break. Oh, never mind. No, he already had damage cards.
That looks like blinded pilot or stunned pilot.
Okay,
for sure.
What does that one do again?
Well, stunned pilot, the 0.
Okay.
I think, yeah, for sure.
Well, if it was 0,
okay. Either way, he's going first, So even if it's blinded pilot, he's not going to be able to shoot until the new course.
Woo! New damage deck.
Stay tuned.
I don't know. I'm not sure that this is better for my ties. I'm not sure that this helps my 8-tie swarm. That I don't run because it's frustrating.
Yeah. Captain's Cal opinion will be pended until our core set discussion video.
Ooh.
Stay tuned for that. Okay, so he's rolling for the weapons malfunction, and he got it.
Okay.
He rolled the hit. He is now at full guns. And Han is taking a 2-turn to land on the asteroid. Woo!
What?
I mean, okay, if you're going to take a 2-turn to land on the asteroid because you're trying to turn around, why not take the 1 and just land on it anyway and get closer to the ship in the next round,
Was he maybe worried that he would have to go over it twice in that situation rather than just getting it all over with?
Oh yeah, sometimes it's so hard to make those decisions when you have 9 hull left on Han. Well, 8 hull and a shield. If you guys, I know some of you are very technical.
Shut up, Jaws.
Oh, Han. Han is like a warm blanket in X-Wing, dude. Just never want to get out of there.
See, for me, I associate Han with like being under a blanket that's on fire. So I guess that's kind of the same association.
Right? We just
I just can't get out from under this thing. No matter how much I push and push, there always seems to be more of this flaming, horrifying experience. And Jaws is over here like, yeah, make me all warm and snuggly. Direct hit.
Direct hit. Oh, that looks like that was a Vader from a
Oh,
Decimator.
that
So
makes
just
sense.
making sure to take that the two damage. Make sure we eliminate those guns. So we have a Decimator that is down to, I believe, 3 hull. 2 hull?
I don't know. He's just got him in a big stack over there. It's too
Yeah,
many.
it's a number of many, and looks like this might be
tough for him to turn around here.
This Desi is going down quick after
Han
Whisperer was
decloaks.
taken down just as quickly.
No ship that size has a cloaking device.
No ship that small has a cloak.
Yeah,
device?
sorry.
Okay,
my
yeah,
bad, you're right,
remember
I'm
Star
an
Wars?
asshole.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Fuck you. He's getting dirty. I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, I guess I guess I guess you're right. Maybe that was really close too, to make that call to like do a 2-turn instead of the 1-turn to make sure you didn't get to run over that thing twice. But still. And now it looks like Hunter can't decide if he wants to boost into range.
I mean, I think part of his thought process has to be, if this goes to time, I don't want there to be anything close about the number of points left on the board.
Right.
I really, like, no matter what, the math is against the Decimator here, because it's just not going to be able to...
With 1 hull left.
Is that where it's at?
I think it's at 1, yeah actually.
I think that Hunter should go in for the kill.
Yeah. It's it's not always easy. X-Wing is not always easy, but right now it's pretty easy to decide.
Yeah, just go in.
just balls to the walls. And we got a Predator. 1 hit. Here's the roll for the win, and it's a blank. Or sorry, it's an I, and 1 damage goes through. Decimator down, and the game goes to Hunter.
Hunter keeps up his undefeated streak and heads into the final round. Can he win it all out of 60 very strong star pilots from all over the Northeast?
He'll be flying against Matt Malmouz soon. Matt Malmouz.
Yeah, you're French. Really on point.
Matt Montouz, Soontir, Whisper, and Doom Shuttle in the final round.
Whisper? Again? Didn't we say the Queen was dead a few videos ago?
Shh.
Subscribe, follow, all that jazz. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. For NYC X-Wing, I'm Cal Neuvost.
And I'm Jaws. See you guys in the finals.
You've got a lot of guts coming here after what you pulled.